Hello? Oh no, I sound awful. Well, considering I didn't get out of bed until like almost 12:30. And I've only been awake since like almost 10. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm trying to like get my head on right now. I told myself, don't stay up too late, you gotta stream tomorrow. I know I could just push my stream back like an hour or something, but you know. But I'll slowly wake up. Uh, Sorry, I'm like braining. I'm welcome to the stream. Send out the tweets that I'm live. But I am very excited to get to the end of this case. Alright. Oh, well, I got some lunch last night, and typically I'll go. Hey, what is this for? Oh, it's me. Look at that. I'm so tired. Listen, like I said, it's because by the time I got off of Minecraft last night, it was like 2:40 a.m. Stayed up for like, I don't know, I guess another hour before going to sleep. And then I didn't get out of bed and start like eating and drinking until like, cause like I woke up at like 9:40 something, and I didn't like actually get out of bed until like, what time is it? Like half an hour ago. I had to order 2 energy drinks to stay up, so it's be a fun day, yeah. I don't understand how people can drink energy drinks though. Is Naja rolling while I'm streaming? That's so rude. How dare she? Viewfinder. Why does that sound so familiar, Viewfinder? But yeah, how dare she roll while I'm streaming? Bella. You're welcome for me mentioning it. You're so lucky I mentioned him, man. Alright, let me stop yapping and actually get started on the goddamn case. A lifesaver, yeah. Yes, she does it all the time. She always does those stealth rolls. She's like, okay, nobody's watching. Roll. I swear, sometimes I think she does it on purpose. I be rolling. Oh, wait, no, no, for real, she's still there. I'd be rolling, see her get online, and as soon as I'm done, she leaves. Damn, exposing her like that. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, I don't notice it, but. Alright, I'm gonna have to keep it up on my phone because I don't need no more stealth rolls. It's not? Oh no. Really? Well, you see, it could have been like burned or something. Because I mean, he has had time to like dispose of it. Want me to roll for you? I don't know if I have claims on. Oh, I do. I mean, if you want, I don't mind. Oh, those bandos, since that's like mainly what my wish list is right now. Gotta, gotta get them all. Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Those bandos. You know? Yeah, huh? Who are these people you're rolling? Okay, maybe I might go for Gary though. No, there's just not enough to work with here. I can't carry us any further on my own. That's a VTuber? Wait, that's a VTuber? Okay. Well, I know they call him Blue, but I remember watching the anime and he was called Gary, so that's what I call Blue. Bro, my Roblox is god awful. It'd be like that. Like, unfortunately. You shadow banned me on there or something? I swear. Oh, no, I didn't. I did absolutely nothing. I have not touched anybody. I promise. I'm guessing like the RNG is just really bad right now. Wow, you sound just like Von Karma. Disgusting. What is with it with old men, man? There's nothing more I can do. Kay and I are both. Ah, yes, if only we had proof. The end of the road, huh? What? I assume. What does that file have to do with? Wait, you mean your late night visit to this chamber was to. What the fuck is going on? Yeah. Oh, the IS-7 with Hardy Frost. I'm like, IS-7. You can't just accuse my dad. She can and she will. What do you mean? Deformation. How is this? Yeah, you know what? Details he was forced to fabricate when the sculptor Artie Frost's body went missing. Don't tell me this is the first time she's heard of it. I thought she knew already. Oh, so he did report it. What? What? She was responsible for the fake report? He? I'm the chief prosecutor 18 years ago. No.
Objection!
And what makes you so sure your daddy wouldn't do something so underhanded?
Overruled.
In essence, she said, "Boy, shut up." I would do.
Hold it!
We should just ask her why she did it. He is standing right over there after all. You can tell us, Gamma. Tell us, Miss Hertz. So wait, what did she do? Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. I knew I forgot to do something. My mind isn't what it used to be. No, I'm kidding. It's just because I'm tired. Don't worry, you'll get your throw. Just gotta open it first. I'm getting so old. I am. I need a cane to walk now. Okay, that's actually false, but oh lord. I'll be at the funeral. As long as there's food, there's definitely gonna be food. I would not let people starve at my own funeral. I don't want people to suffer the way I did. Not that I've been to a funeral, but I know I would be starving if I had to sit at one. Right, W. So you were coerced. Coer- it's not the day for hard words. Coerced. Coerced. Never mind. Never mind. Coerced. Uh, Coerced. There we go. I'll say I said it. Into it, Nurse Needler. And just to be clear, the auctioneer was Chairman Winner. That's still not right. Like I said, it's right to me. That's all that matters. Well, there must be something. Any detail, no matter how small, will do. Right, fair enough. A tattoo?
Overruled.
Are you sure it's not you who's feeling insulted? I barely knew her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bro, this energy drink give me the tingles. This is so uncomfy. This is why you don't drink energy drinks, man. They are not good for you. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I said, that's why you don't drink energy drinks. They're just not good for you. Of course, Your Honor. I wouldn't have it any other way. Mhm. None that I remember. felt that. Oh, bad news, I got a second one to drink curfew. No! So you don't mean to accept your part in any of this? This won't be easy on Mr. Winter. But it has to be done. We can't let his father get away with this.
Hold it!
As a member of the committee, you must at least have been familiar with her face.
Hold it!
So you're saying you barely knew the victim at all? You didn't? Yes, because they dare stand up to you, and you make them disappear. If you could please add your remark about the victim's burn to your testimony, Chairman Winter. I guess it's this one.
Hold it!
Sure you didn't know about the burn mark? But this wasn't just any old scar. I'd say it's pretty noticeable, in fact. Tim's hands were always covered by a pair of gloves. I hope you're not too sensitive to append that statement to your testimony. Then this can't be her, because she should be wearing gloves, no?
Hold it!
So remember always wearing gloves.
Objection!
If anyone here's hiding such a thing, it's you. And I'll expose your true face if it's the last thing I do. This Miss Reader always wore gloves. Reminds me of something. I should look over all the evidence again. I guess. It was like the only thing I think of is this picture.
Objection!
It is not the picture. Maybe her body? must have made a mistake, clearly. You see? Damn! Called his own kid cringe. He's no ordinary opponent, that's for sure. Oh no.
Objection!
No, it's not her body either. What piece of evidence is it? Oh, is it this one? It might be. Let me try it.
Objection!
There we go. I got to it! Can only be one of a few things. So Miss Ringer always wore gloves. If she did, it raises a rather important question, and highlights quite a contradiction. If we listen again to the conversation that was captured by this stuffed cow, you'll soon see what I mean. We can be reasonably certain that what we just heard is the moment the victim was attacked. I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. We assume that those were the words of the killer. I'm afraid not, Chairman Winner. But you see, if the victim was always wearing gloves as you just testified, then the burn mark on her hand should not have been visible to her killer.
Objection!
That's... Get in, devil! Not this time, Excelsius Winner. The only person disappearing will be you.
Objection! Objection!
Oh, it matters. Because it turns out our understanding of the burn mark on its head. The murderer had one too. Think about it like this, Mr. Winner. The victim was wearing gloves. Therefore, the burn mark on her hand would not have been visible. In which case, whose burn mark was it that was being referenced in the recording? Precisely, which can only mean that the culprit had a prominent burn mark too. Or to put it another way, I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. Those words were spoken not by the murderer, but by the victim.
Objection!
He's not messing around. I have to figure out where that burn mark was and fast. Yes, and each disguise was different. Yet, in spite of that, the burn mark was visible to the victim somehow, which means... um... I guessed it.
Take that!
Here's my evidence. The outfit the ringleader was wearing throughout the auction. Or rather, the outfit you were wearing, Chairman Winner.
Objection!
A suit, white gloves, and a mask. This disguise should have covered almost all of your skin. But according to Nurse Needler's testimony, the auctioneer's mask didn't quite cover your entire face. And not only that, she claims to have seen a tattoo on the part that was exposed. Was it a tattoo, or did she simply mistake a burn mark for one?
Objection!
Well, it may be an annoyance most of the time, Mr. Winner. But on this particular occasion, I'm grateful for your presence. A reaction like that from you, his son, is as good as an indicator of the truth I could have hoped for. Ah. And it gives me a much needed confidence boost concerning another theory of mine, namely, who that one unexplained item belongs to. I think he might be in shock. After all, he's usually the last to figure things out. But in this case, he seems to have gotten there all too quickly. He knows that his father is indeed the real murderer. Okay, it's what we came here for. It doesn't matter how we get there. The important thing is finding the truth. Some Edgeworth for the new year, yum! Gotta get our Edgeworth in. You yourself told me that once, right when I needed to hear it the most. And now it's time for me to repay the favor, and show you the truth of your innocence. I very much intend to.
Objection!
I understand, Mr. Winner. I completely understand why you don't want to believe it's true. But if you ignore the truth now, you'll regret it for as long as you live.
Objection.
Wow. Wow. That guy is the embodiment of my dad works at it. No, actually though. Because his dad, Eustace, he's the chief prosecutor and uh the chairman of the committee. Well, no, he was the chief prosecutor back then. I don't know if he still is now. But now he's the chairman of the committee for prosecutors. So yeah, technically technically his dad is the my dad works at Nintendo. And I was investing, not gonna lie. I'm telling you, Ace Attorney is good. Like, even if you vehemently swear off of like visual novels because oh it's just pictures and reading, Ace Attorney is a visual novel through and through. There's a visual novel out there for everybody. I promise you. I didn't even realize I was so focused on it. I wasn't even playing for free. I'm glad to hear it. I hope that it's interested you enough that you decide you want to go back and play all of the Ace Attorney games because they're just as investing, investive, and time consuming and wacky. Like I love sometimes figuring out like what the names of the people are actually supposed to mean. Like for example, Eustace Winter is supposed to be like a useless winner. And then there was this guy named Romaine Lettuce, and if you put it together, it's like romaine lettuce. It's always so fun. You're a disgrace. he, bro just came out swinging. He said, "You're a disgrace. You don't deserve to be a father, and you certainly don't deserve to be chairman of this committee." Definite game I'd watch, but probably not play. My attention span is weird like that. Straight up. Helping this say in court. Okay, actually, we're not in court. Um, that's the thing with the Ace Attorney investigations. You're basically doing like the prosecutor side of things, where like you do all the investigation of like the crime scene, talking to the witnesses and whatnot. So I know it's like basically what you kind of do in like Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Apollo Justice, but there's never like an actual like court battle. It's just Edgeworth against like the accused and whatnot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay. We don't judge spelling here. But yeah, so Phoenix Wright and Apollo Justice, those are the in-court ones. Whereas investigations is the outside the court. I really I really wish they would make another investigations. But I also get that like, only so much you can do. Even she feels sorry for him? Damn. He really got hold if she's feeling bad for him. You don't judge spelling, except when it's me. Listen, Maple. Sometimes you make a lot of mistakes, okay? Like with Mela, it was literally like just one. Like Mela forgot an E. But you sometimes a whole other sentence. Well, why she have a whip? That's her thing. Everybody in Ace Attorney kind of has like a shtick. It's like, for example, Phoenix Wright, he's like the king of fluffing. What is it for Edgeworth? I don't know what Edgeworth's shtick is. But then Francisca's shtick is her whip. And she literally just whips anybody and everybody. Literally. And then Godot, his is coffee. And saying lots of things that are like borderline philosophical. Apollo, his is his bracelet. But yeah, everybody has their own shtick. Whip me, mommy. Maple. She basically just said I'm better. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm the problem in the card game in Discord. I never said you're a problem. I never said it. It's Maple, not Maple, Maz and Naja. I don't know why I keep like confusing Maple and Naja. I don't know why. It's because both of you have like purple hair, is that it? I'm so sorry. Not Nacho winning nothing in the poke slot. We're twinsy.
Objection.
Thank you, Your Honor. I've been more than ready to do so. If the ringleader had a visible burn mark on their face, then would follow that German winner is currently hiding that mark somehow. How exactly was he dressed during the auction? That will be the key to solving this case at last. The mask?
Take that.
No?
Overruled.
Um. I don't. Oh, would it be the mask? Maybe. does it seem like Edgeworth's head is a little too small?
Take that!
He doesn't have a small head.
Overruled.
But they do kind of make the men a little bit, buff. It's not, huh? Oh my goodness. I feel like every time I talk.
Take that!
Oh, I didn't mean to present that. I wanted to look at it. Oh no. Well, I did not mean to present that. Oh, God. Oh, what does he look like? Over nothing, I love that. Wait, how old is he? 68. And how old is Eustace? He had this dude when he was like in his 50s? What the fuck? Get those big shorts. Okay, I mean, hey, no shame on people having kids later, but ooh. Well, obviously it's not this. It's not that. It's not the masks. No. I've gone dumb mode. I want to say her letter. It again. Yes, play the recording, please. Man, I might still take that nap. I'm struggling. The energy didn't do none. That's what I told you. Okay, it doesn't say where it is, so it's not that. Nothing only mentions red 12 years ago, so nothing with that. Is it this?
Take that!
Nope.
Overruled.
I'll figure it out, guys, I promise. Why is this like a artist thing? Nobody explain that. Oh. Yeah.
Take that!
Recall Nurse Needler's testimony, if you will. There was one thing we never quite resolved. Second wig. The one that wasn't used. Nurse Needler apparently found some very interesting items when she went to swap places with the victim. What she found were two wigs. One was intended to make her look more like the victim. But what was the other one for? It doesn't take a huge leap of imagination to see the truth. Compare Chairman Winter's current appearance to that of the ringleader as it was described to us. One very prominent difference presents itself. His face, or rather, what's around it. Indeed, not a wig intended to go on top of the head in any case. It was a fake beard all along, wasn't it, Excelsius Winter? We saw how your son reacted when he realized the truth, and how he desperately tried to cover for you even in light of his realization. Yet you still feared that he might expose you. So rather than take that risk, you bullied him until he couldn't take it anymore. Because he knew. He knew that your beard hides a prominent burn mark. Chairman Winter, I insist that you remove your beard this instant. Ooh. 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 Ooh, why do you look like that? Wow, just like that? No, thank you. I couldn't have done it without you. Ooh, he looked like a... Ooh. There's no need to thank me. As a prosecutor. No. As a friend. It was the least I could do. What? How could that be? It's quite the conclusion to jump to. Well, it sounds like to me he's just trying to make excuses for himself. Judge Gabel, before you go, can you tell us what you know about how Chairman Winter came to murder Miss Ringer? There's more there, isn't it there? Oh, yes. He was disappeared. I may leave the mission. I just want a nap. Then you just leave, Mela. It's not that hard. Oh, I see. That's the story behind this case. So that was your real goal. You were tasked with exposing Excelsius Winter and the corruption at the heart of the committee. 30 minutes down the train, it's Warframe, the missions are long. We'll let her nap once again. Alright, have a good nap, Mela. A father's influence isn't easily erased, but in time he can hopefully try and change his ways. The Bronco Knight case, huh? Who's the defense attorney? Oh. Miss Ringer was scheduled to represent Ward in the car. Don't worry about it, Kay. It's a consequence of my own making. Of course not. I chose the path of the truth, and I chose it willingly. It's very kind of you to offer, but I can't accept your help at this time. I can't ask for my badge back when I'm not even sure if I want it anymore. Well, I trust you'll keep my badge safe until they converge again. Gaze promise notebook. The letters he claimed to know nothing about. I suppose he insisted he didn't prepare them. Unfortunately for him, he misread the situation completely. It was all just happenstance. If Kay had known a defense attorney who was also a member of the committee, there's no way she wouldn't have told me. That just isn't like her. Uh, thank you. Judge Cavell wanted me to return something important to you. Oh, so this is where the clown card meme came from. I mean, the clown card, the clown university meme came from. Oh my god. Bless the world for that meme. I love it so much. Ready? Okay, is that really you? Thank goodness. You certainly seem to be back. True. Memories are precious. I thought they were with Detective Gumshoe. And did he happen to mention if forensics found anything of note? She said I didn't ask. Wait, what about her bandages? Surely it's too soon to remove them. But then, why all the bandages in the first place? Both of which sound like painfully annoying practices for your patients. Aww, Francisca! Oh my god, look at Francisca. Big sister. Oh, she really cares about Jay. Oh, all three of them should just be like a found family together. Edgeworth and this gun gay. Detective Gumshoe. So, okay. I know you only just got your memory back, but I need to ask you some questions. What happened the day you lost your memory? What were you doing? Not Gord Blake. Why is it always Gord Blake? What? I'm not sure I follow. He was at Gord Lake looking up at the moon. Just breathe, Kay. You only just got your memory back. You're still confused. I imagine the root cause of your confusion is... I imagine things were all mixed up in your mind because you were at Board Lake 1 minute, and then at the top of the big building the next. And because you saw the moon in both locations, your mind blended your memories of the two together. Is she stealth rolling again? Naja, you gotta stop stealth. Oh my god, Sephiroth? You know what? I'll just take him because I can. No way! She beat me! All because I did Epic Glaive! No, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. Alex. No, listen. And I love the fact that she's not saying anything. Oh well. I just hope I get somebody that she wants and I can just take them. But Maple is really fun though. Especially when you get to like snipe people's favorites. And they're like, no! You just see the utter despair that they're in. Naja Blum, Sephiroth are not married is crazy. Okay, it's because basically Mude is like, obviously you collect all your favorite characters, kind of like Karuta, but instead with Mude, it's like a harem. I believe these things on the roof may have made you more likely to become confused.
Take that!
There are two key similarities between seeing down by Gord Lake and here on top of the big building. Cherry blossoms and food stands. Those similarities are what caused your memories of both places to overlap. person in the red raincoat wasn't walking in midair. They were walking toward you from across the park. But in your blurry memories, that same sight played out over the viewing platform instead. Amazing. You don't want to own your favorite anime characters, video game characters, musicians and stuff like that? Even still, this doesn't answer the question of who attacked Kay in the park. Was it the person in the red raincoat she saw? You'd love to? Then why not, you know, play Garuda and Mude with us? I mean, you did say it's not your thing though, and now you're saying you'd love to. Which one is it, Maple? Do you or don't you? Do you hear that? You're still here? Yeah, she's been here. For people who want to rush up, you're moving kind of slow. This transceiver. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. But I'm no good with technology. Hey, if you could refrain from answering strange calls for me. I don't know, I'm a mysterious girl. Okay, Maple. Mysterious my ass. I know that voice. Hi, Shelly! Oh, okay. No, it's just that sometimes they're easy to read, Maple. Sometimes. Now, if you really want to call somebody mysterious, me. Literally, like, 2 to 3 people have literally sat there and said, I can't get a read on you at all. No, literally, they sat there and told me that. I'm like, and that's a bad thing? Not being able to read somebody? How do you even know about this case? True, but I also do want to know, Shelly. I have indeed been wondering myself if somebody else could have been involved. If not, how are we to explain the piece of evidence that proved so damning to Kay's case? Well, there's a ticket stub. There's a flower. Very good question. I don't know. Oh goodness. I guess this. Because they were talking about it. The letter K supposedly wrote to the victim. And how do we know it wasn't you? I love Shelly so much. He even knows about my badge? It seems we've only scratched the surface of this case. But even without my badge, I'm going to carry on doing what I can. However this ends, one thing's for certain. Come what may, I will expose the truth. Oh my god, a turnabout foreskin. I mean, what? Oh lord. Turnabout for the ages. um, yeah, I guess we can do this one. I mean, start this one. What am I saying? Ooh. Oh my god, Useless Winter is back? Oh good. Wow, we've come a long way, guys. Come a long way. Out of all the case intros I've ever seen, this one told literally nothing of the case. Oh my god. Yes, I am. Happy New Year, Mia! Oh my god, it's been so long since I talked to you. I swear. I think about it, then I forget. And then whenever I like want to pop into your streams, I'm like, oh man, your stream's already over and stuff like that. Time zones suck, man. I really do miss talking to you, Mia. But yeah, Happy New Year. I hope the last months of last year were good for you. Yeah, I'm doing alright. No longer a prosecutor. It's hard to believe in yet. But yeah, hopefully we can find some time later and do something together again, or even just chat. Me either. This isn't over. We still don't know who the mysterious figure in the red raincoat at Gourd Lake was. Or who really wrote that letter. We've been dancing to somebody else's tune this whole time. But whose? Penny! Huh. Do I know her? No, you don't. No, I'm kidding, guess you do. Was he part of that case? I think he was. What's the matter? Has something happened? A monster? I'm friends with the monsters inside of my head. What indeed? I suppose there's only one way to find out. Also, Maple, you didn't finish your rolls. You get like 10. Footprints? But how big would a creature have to be to leave prints like that? Long Long, what is he doing here? No. Agent Wong, president of Hungfa. Well, they got him after all. Agent Long. What is going on here? Oh! Project update for our life! Always look forward to those. We can't blame him for being on edge, I suppose. The leader of his country is dead. Speaking of which... the body is lying inside one of the footprints. What on earth happened to him? Monster. Or what? I suppose you mean you are sure? Ridiculous. There's no such thing as monsters. Wait. Did he finally manage to? No, I still don't think it's Shelly. I don't. Because this doesn't seem like Shelly's kind of thing, you know? What the hell's with that dent in the wall, though? Like, y'all see it? Like, obviously I don't have like a cursor to really point at it. Like, you But yeah, like that dent. Like, you see where my horn is? That dent right there. It's crazy. What are you doing, Agent Long? Oh goodness. It's not Penny. She's incapable of killing anybody. Trust me. I don't think he's in the mood to go easy on anybody.
Hold it!
Look at Nacha flexing in the goddamn Discord. Oh my goodness. Please, Agent Long, you don't seem your usual self. In more ways than one, in fact. When we first met, you had more underlings than I could count. And you were known for your unrivaled arrest rate and your cool head under pressure. Now the underlings are gone, and you've forgotten the fundamentals of police work. What happened? Shouldn't you be looking over the scene instead of accusing the first person you run into? Or is it me who's forgotten the fundamentals? Good. That seems to have calmed him down a little. Yes, I think we should. At least until the police arrive. I'm not strictly supposed to conduct investigations anymore. Are you quite finished? And plus, if it was the whatever she's calling it, and if it stepped on him, he should be splattered. There should like be blood underneath him, you know, like when you get crushed. Huh? What do you mean, huh? I was saying Naja's flexing in the Discord. Her goddamn harem. Are you quite finished? We have an investigation to be getting on with. Step aside, please. But yeah, basically, when people get crushed, usually there's like more blood, because obviously, you know, crushed. But there is no blood, so I don't think the dude was crushed. Probably poisoned or something. The woman who found the body. Where do I know her from? Oh, yes, of course. We met on, that case. Yes, as a matter of fact, we do. From somewhere. Benny Nichols. Her name is changed. And I love how they just reduced her to assistant. No, don't do that. Give Penny her name. Or just call her Nichols something. Don't just call her assistant. Ah. Of course. One of my old cases involved the murder on the set of a Steel Samurai movie. He was a member of the crew and provided some key evidence. Our paths must have crossed several times while it was all going on. And yet, I'd completely forgotten her. Brother. It's good to see you again. So if you're here, I guess that means... We'll take a closer look at the body in just a moment. In the meantime, can I ask you to notify the police? I'll need to speak speak to her at length a little later. But first, let's go over the scene. There's plenty to look at besides the body. I'll need to examine everything in detail. Alright, before I start investigating, I'm gonna take a bathroom break, okay? I'll be right back. I'm back! Uy. Alright, start investigating. This thing in front of the trailer here looks like a monster costume. Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. This thing in front of the trailer here, it looks like a monster costume. A costume. We can investigate the dent. Miss Nichols, where does this exit lead? Yeah, another case with direct ties to that same building. Building with the hidden 51st floor used to store the lots for illicit auctions. I guess it wouldn't be much of a surprise if it turned out to be hiding yet more secrets. Huh. Look at this chain and padlock. Let's say it's possible that this is where the killer entered from. What's the matter now? Okay, finally, somebody's addressing the dent. Cause I'm like, that is so big that you can't not notice it. You're right, that is a big dent. It would have taken a sizable object to make it, and a heavy one too. It wasn't? I guess that means that it must have been made last night at some point. Plastic sheets, that much is true. But I don't think that's what they're used for. No, it's a camera crane. It's used for filming from an elevated viewpoint. There's no camera currently attached, but it would usually be positioned at the top there. And how do you propose to transport it if the answer is yes? So I'm helping now? And we're walking it back to my house? You know what, I am a little bit curious though, like what Idra's house looks like. Like obviously it's gonna be neat, tidy, and prim, but like, what else does he have in there? You know? This looks like equipment used by the lighting department. You want me to shine a light on you while you're committing a crime? Wait, you're imagining you'll be committing this robbery in front of an audience? Oh, we can't do the stepladder combo. No. It certainly appears to be. Same man we met only a few days ago. If that is what happened, the assassin certainly chose an attention-grabbing method. What is? It looks more like a horn than a bone to me. No obvious wounds. He's definitely not breathing. Trampled by a giant creature? Impossible. Yes, speckles of a yellow substance. Please, Kay. Can you at least try to be sensible? We'll need forensics to tell us what it might be. Alright, that looks to be pretty much everything the body can tell us for now. I better note it all down. Am I missing something? Yes, they look to have been thrown clear when the ground was broken. Sure, assuming this was the work of a giant creature. But you know that's impossible, don't you? You know that monsters aren't real? Our job is to pursue the truth, Kay, not to believe what feels most fun in the moment. Should be everything right now. Yes, I saw you at the detention center the other day too. Alright. So why are you here? You were already at the scene when we got here. Why? What were you doing in the area? You might be. Not completely. I can still see it on the floor there. Perhaps I should take a closer look. In other words, he arrived right around the same time we did. So you had business here at the big building? Hey, is Destiny pretty? Let me stop. He was similarly enigmatic when we saw him at the detention center. Not the type of person who thinks a creature might have done this, I hope. I'm sorry about the president. You have my deepest condolences. You and he were close, correct? Those back muscles though. Okay, but if you actually like saw the president, like like you know the Homer Simpson meme, where like on the front side he's all like, you know, fit looking, but then like at the back you see like he's pinned all the fat back. That's kind of what the president does, but in a different way. Like when he's like making appearances and stuff, he essentially like blows up his body like this, but then like when he's not, he's just all flab. Oh, your dad or the president? Oh, his daddy. I mean, no, his daddy, the other guy. Presidente. I wonder what happened 12 years ago. Oh, is it the same case that Rosie and Winter were part of? It's not? I imagine you've already contacted the embassy. A one-man outfit, we love it. Okay, calm down. Calm down, buddy. I'm not taking anything from you. You were working here alone? The footprints must have appeared late last night. Didn't notice until you were right up close? Must be when we bumped into her. So you're shooting a movie? It wouldn't happen to be a Steel Samurai movie, would it? Oh. Oh. He really loves the Steel Samurai. Talk to him about law, he don't care. Talk to him about the Steel Samurai, bro can go on for hours and hours. Like, oh, remember that move he did in season 3 of episode 125? Like the 10, 15, in 15 minutes and 33 seconds mark? That literally be him. Like, where he just barely missed that blade of Oh man, that'd definitely be him. I'm afraid not. Oh boy, guys, he do. If it's not about the law or the Steel Samurai, bro don't care. That's not. Things what we saw yesterday. That must be what they were filming. Oh, thank you. Gordy. Okay. Gordy? Oh. Not only were people talking about it, it played a major part in one of my cases. Not a name I'm too wild about hearing again. A little behind the times, but better late than never, I suppose. This reminds me of something I've seen already. It do? What did we see already? I think we need to learn a little more about the security situation here on set. Miss Nichols. Is the set kept locked every night? I mean, overnight. And was the lock in place when you arrived this morning? Who knows the combination? So any member of the cast or crew could have opened the lock and entered. I think... looked at everything. Alright, see. Time to think. Which is not my strong suit today, apparently. I guess these two? They didn't know the combo, so they used the side. The combination lock on the gate leading to the plaza was intact when Miss Nichols arrived. The lock on the gate leading out to the side of the big building had been cut. What does this tell us? Precisely. And it tells us something else important too. Namely, that our culprit didn't know the number for the combination lock. I'm not sure we should be excited by that fact, Kay. Anyway, we know that everybody working on the movie knew the combination, which makes it likely that our culprit wasn't a member of the cast or crew. I don't know. I don't have many. No shit, Edgeworth. Maybe I need more? Yeah. Why are you so obsessed with the idea that this was a monster attack? Monsters don't exist. Surely even you know that. For a fact, huh? How's that possible exactly? Gathering materials for your story on the underground auction, yes. We remember. A window-picking monster. Not the Giet. That entire story was ridiculous. Is it that obvious? Yeah, not much else for me to look at. Okay. Am I missing something still? Done all the combinations, right? Yeah. So, what else am I missing? Oh. This could be one of Torosaurus's horns, couldn't it? If it is, it must be from something pretty big, judging by the size. Should ask one of the crew. Maybe they'll know. Penny! This horn. Do you recognize it? On the ground near the side entrance. And it's quite large, I assume? That really is big. There it is, my missing piece. Both the dent in the fence and the broken horn weren't there yesterday, according to our witness. Which leads me to wonder. I do. I think it could well have rolled off the trailer roof and landed in the lot below. It seems more than possible, and it also means... There's no sign of a murder weapon anywhere. Now, this is still only a possibility. But if the Torosaurus head somehow fell from the roof up there... Miss Nichols, Would you mind if we took a look up on the roof of the trailer? Right. Don't do that, literally. What might that be, I wonder? Hmm? Why'd they walk towards each other like that? Wait, wait, wait. It'd be funny if somebody did like art of like that one panel from JoJo where Jotaro is like walking towards Dio. Oh man. I wonder if somebody did that for these two. That'd be funny. Oh man. Not the little grrr. I don't think I've ever seen anybody stand up to Agent Long like that. Sean Fenn. Sean Fenn. The star? This little boy? Not anymore. Not anymore. Got him. Certainly doesn't pull any punches. You did? She's right. It's no sight for a child. I don't think he cares. But he's involved in all this nonetheless. I need to speak with him. Can we go to the roof first? Thank you. Actually, would you mind coming up there with us? So this is the mighty Torosaurus. The cow. He's a monstrosity. Me too, I'm afraid. What is this? These look like cans of paint thinner. I guess they were being used by the prop department. Indeed, as is the blue sheet underneath, and the nearby newspaper, and the outside of the cans. That's not even possible, let alone likely. Still, the fire was started somehow. I would imagine so. It's spring now, but the evenings can still be pretty chilly. It really gets in your bones. I'm not an old fogey. You may not have noticed, Kay. That's not exactly my style. We love old men. It's a wooden table, sadly collapsed. Parts of it are badly scorched. Scorch marks look particularly bad where the legs snapped off. I think there might have been a fire up here. Indeed. And I also happen to have an idea about how the fire may have started. Those cans of paint thinner by the heater are pretty flammable. Not a great place to keep them. It makes the question of what could have started the fire all the more interesting. You're not thinking of stealing it, are you, Kay? She is adorable. There she go again, still trolling. Hopefully never. Alright, let's look at the head. And just as we thought, his horn is broken. I think it's a distinct possibility, but there's one thing I don't quite understand. Snickles, the model looks very heavy. How do you move it around? You happen not to be a member of the cast or crew, for example. Once it's in pieces, could one person move it? I'm sure I remember that face from somewhere. Funny, I was just thinking the exact same thing. We know it from the president's plane, of course. And from the auction. President Wong's plushie was a soft toy version of the original Torosaurus. Can this really be just a coincidence? Let's talk to the kiddo. It was Sean, wasn't it? Do you mind if I ask you some questions? I am. Okay. Charmed, I'm sure. I don't have my badge right now. Why not? I doubt it can hurt. I never was good with children. We know. We know. See, that's all you gotta do, butter him up with compliments. Okay, his approach seems to be having an effect. Well, the power dynamic here seems pretty off. Uh-oh. Don't tell me he's like 25 and short. Oh, okay. I was about to say, don't tell me he's 25 and that small. Oof. Okay. Had me a little worried there. But say, hold on. Okay. He's actually 40. Imagine though. Imagine. Okay, so he's actually 13. Well, I mean, there are 13-year-olds that are that small in height. I think maybe I was around that small, maybe. Don't really remember. Oh, my old friend from high school. She was about his height. She was like 14. Little and cute. Stop talking about his height. Obviously, he's self-conscious about it. Maple, you don't sit here and act like you don't have insecurities. Leave that poor boy alone. So it's all part of the role. Except for the cart of milk, maybe. He's meeting with presidents. Not the pit. Working with you? How exactly? Nothing wrong with being small. Yeah, nothing wrong with being small. There are a lot of things small people can do that tall people can't. I'll put the president in your movie. I guess he's not too thrilled about the idea of performing alongside non-professionals. A photograph? Look at this graph! Sorry. Oh, don't tell me he has a little crush on her. Ooh. Hope you don't mind me asking, but can we take a look too? So it was taken yesterday. No footprints and certainly no body. And no dent either. Alright, I think that just about wraps up our preliminary investigations. Yes, by following Torosaur's head, at least, that seems the most likely explanation for now. Hmm? Okay, but at least plain girls with glasses and ponytails are where it's at. Plus, she's did a job, which is Maple. Are you alright? Did you drink last night? Are you hungover? No, not a drunk. Alright. I'm just freaky this morning. Oh, poor Maple. What? What do you mean? It sounds like you already have an idea of where you'd like to focus your inquiries. Look at this graph! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Every time, every time they're like, look at this picture, I'm like, I have to do it. I have to do it. I can't not do it. Verity? Wait, what time was it? 11:05. Okay. It's not Verity, I can assure you of that one. He's saying he suspects her of murder. But murder goes against everything she believes in. Agent Long, perhaps you could explain your thinking on the matter a little further? No. Versus... It's a valid question. Why am I still here? Perhaps I can clarify that with a question of my own, Agent Long. Why are you so desperate to catch the person who murdered President Wong? Because above all else, you're still an investigator, correct? I'm desperate to catch a certain somebody myself. The person who orchestrated a murder at the big building yesterday. The person who put Kay's freedom in jeopardy. Who put her in grave danger. That person is out there somewhere, right now, lurking in the shadows, laughing. And until I uncover the truth and make that person pay, it doesn't matter if I'm a prosecutor anymore. I'll keep fighting. Find the truth, and don't give up until you do. That's a rule I live by. Don't laugh at me. Oh, fool. How dare ye? I'd be honored. Of course, I would expect no less. Oh yeah, his eyes are brown. Mm-hmm. They were completely alone. No bodyguard. What kind of conversation? How were the two of them even connected? His argument certainly isn't completely without merit, but I noticed at least one glaring hole in his reasoning. That's where I'll need to focus my counterattack. True, because he did say... blood? Like I said, no visible wounds, right?
Hold it!
The night before last, how can you be so sure of that?
Objection!
You have a picture of them both entering the rooftop area. So nothing from after that point, I assume? Hmm. Oh yeah, the picture. Wait. Right. Just took the picture literally just yesterday.
Objection!
Look at me, big braining. Long, former star agent of Interpol. How the mighty have fallen. Take a look at this picture. It's a behind-the-scenes shot of some of the cast and crew. And it was taken only yesterday. If Judge Gabo really did kill President Wong the night before, the body would have been clearly visible in the background of this picture. Perhaps he should have taken a little more time to speak with those involved. After all, thorough witness interviews form the basis of any good investigation, as you should know. So if you tried to stay a little calmer while conducting your investigations in the future. I want the same thing. We all do. Nonetheless, the body appeared last night. You have to accept that now. And there's one other thing you'll need to accept. The president didn't die from a fall. incident occurred here on the movie set, not at the top of the big building. But it literally can't have happened the night before last. We just proved that with this picture. Here? But where?
Objection!
There won't be any need for that. What is it? Uh-oh. Proof that she couldn't have hidden it. Oh yeah, the log. Oh no. Maybe.
Take that!
Both entrances to this lot were locked. And we already know that the chain on the side gate was cut only last night. Judge Gavelle had no way of getting in here to hide the body the night before last. Why are you so set on believing that? Wait, the president was one of the auction goers? No way, that's crazy. Wait, your own president was part of the smuggling ring? Oh my god, crazy. You say the president was never observed returning from the viewing platform? I see. It's not good news for Judge Gavelle. Indeed, even the Yatagarasu can't actually fly. Please don't tell me you think you can learn.
Hold it!
So she was alone when she went back down in the elevator. You're sure of that? It seems almost certain that Judge Gavelle did indeed get back into the elevator alone. I doubt he'd be so sure of himself otherwise. I doubt the presence of an invisible entity would have swung things either way. I could return to the matter at hand, Agent Long. I don't think there's any possibility the president could have taken the elevator at some later point.
Hold it!
And just to be thorough, the camera has no blind spots, and it was functioning normally. Forgive me. As I said, I was just being thorough. It's simply my way. Understood. While I may question your testimony, I'll refrain from questioning your methods any further.
Hold it!
And what if there was another way he could have gotten down?
Now go back!
Wait, my back. Okay. Up.
Objection!
Oh my god, your president was involved in a fucking smuggling ring. Actually, there was another way. He didn't need to. It was much simpler than that. Assuming the president knew what we know, of course. Namely, that the big building has a hidden 51st floor. That's right, a hidden floor. With a hidden entrance on the rooftop. If he left that way, he wouldn't have needed to ride the elevator.
Now go back!
It's an interesting question, and one I don't have an answer to just yet. For now, this is just a theory. A presidential theory. She said don't make me go back. Unfortunately, Kay's memories of it are far from happy. There's a secret storeroom up there where they keep the lots for an underground auction. The whole sordid scheme was uncovered just yesterday. Yeah. I don't have any proof, but I certainly think it's a possibility. Not the... What's gotten into him? Pinky. Huh. She ran away. Is that really true? I guess we know what lurks behind the seemingly respectable public face. Oh yeah, see Maple? This is what I was talking about. He's all pudgy. Oop, Rad's doing some rolls. But the people of Zongfa clearly don't. Oh my god, it's Klee! Sorry. I wonder if I should tell him the truth about his beloved president. No, what good would it do? It would only upset him more. Forgive me, Agent Long. I didn't mean to upset you. Spoke out of turn. Both of us. I can only apologize. Oh, look at them. Respectable people. It's alright, Kay. You can come out now. Well, of course, she would have already snuck in by that point. I'm not a prosecutor anymore, what do you mean? What? But it's also a fact that the body appeared only last night. How could the president have fallen from the roof 2 nights ago and only been found today? That seems a little slow as falls go. What did you say? Oh, that's so good. And then I guess there's one thing we can both agree on. The question of exactly what happened here yesterday will require further investigation. Aww. Human footprints in the monster print. Interesting. Ooh, Sean, what'd you do? What? What now? Miss Nichols? Was there something you wanted to say? What's she so scared of? I'm sure it's nothing you need to be quite so nervous about. Well, what is it? You mean you came back to the set? Why? Sean, the boy. Makes sense. So she might have seen what happened last night. Around what time was this? Probably just the head on the thing they used to move it around. Probably what it was. Like the side though, maybe. Oh, he covered the little camera thing with the waterproof thing. I see, I see. Your movies and reality might be getting a little mixed up here. Don't tell me you believe this nonsense, Agent Law. Young Mr. Fenn. If he really was here last night, then there's a good chance he saw something. Nobody here's a prosecutor, man. How did you not notice that he ran off? Maybe he just went home? He's a child, Agent Long. There's no way he killed the president. Not on his own. He is very funny. True. Gumshoe! What was that about? Are you saying you intend to continue investigating the president's murder alone? No lackeys. No friends. It did. The Torosaurus footprints were bad enough. Now Gordy? This might as well be a movie. I suppose we had... Huh? Who's that? We've come across a few of them on previous cases, but this one's on his own. Excuse me, miss, but what's your name? Oh god. Chifu? Really? What happened? The Yatagarasu case? How could we forget? Indeed. I guess that was pretty close. That explains why he's now a lone wolf, as he puts it. Aww. 12 years ago. What's that mean? These ghosts of Agent Long. Do they have something to do with the case we're currently investigating? Good question. His heart went off monster hunting, And I guess Aiden Long is busy trying to track down young Sean. Perhaps we should try investigating another angle. Somebody needs to get Judge Gabel's side of the story. Indeed. I think we'd better head down to the courthouse, don't you? To the courthouse! You're right. I will be stopping here actually, though. Oh, jeez. We did a lot, that's for sure. Thank you for hanging out, guys. I appreciate everybody who stopped by, who lurked, and who stayed. Brother. Had a brain fart. Let's see. Alright, we'll rate Stella. It's been a while. So yeah. Now I'm going to get off stream, relax a little bit, and then probably like play more games. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys tomorrow for whatever I put on my schedule for streaming. Guys, at this point, I'm never gonna remember my entire schedule by heart. So just again, check Twitter, Discord, Blue Sky, whatever you use for whatever I'm gonna be streaming. Bye!